Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garages YouTube channel. Something a little bit different here and it's going to be a mouthful, so bear with me. But what I have here is a frozen white Ford Transit Leader tipper 350 with a diesel EcoBlue engine producing 130 PS of power. That 130 PS of power is then transmitted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. The vehicle has only done 4,500 miles. We're on a 20 registration, so we're going to have warranty until April 2023. I think I nailed that. Fantastic. Right, so we've got a tipper transit in front of us. It's amazing. I've been walking around it for the last 10 minutes, getting my bearings. And let's do the same. Let's give you 10 minutes of tipping satisfaction. At the front of the vehicle, got some lovely large headlights with my shadows in the middle of. I'll flick the key, look, we've got your indicators just below there, and we've got a nice, hard-wearing plastic bumper, so when you crash into something inevitably, it's going to be nice and cheap to repair. Isn't that wonderful? A nice large front fog lights as well, beautiful black grille, two-tone with a frozen white. It looks the part. Again, nice large headlights and front fog lights around the front. Steel wheels, 16-inch steel wheels here, ladies and gentlemen, with Michelin tyres on all four corners. Under 4,500 miles. Plenty of tread left on those yet. Thousands of happy motoring miles remaining. Okay, so here's a different order. We're going to show you inside the vehicle first. I'm going to show you around the back last. Bit of a different order. Okay, so as we're going into the vehicle now, do not put your phone in there, it will get crushed. A sign telling you not to do so either. But, you know, a nice little cubby hole there, and the door's open. Electric front windows, we've got interior locking next to the door handle just there. Again, deep filled pockets, a nice drinks holder. Put your lunchbox in there, suits you, lovely. A nice cup holder for your coffee in the morning. We've got a nice bottle holder there also. We have an incredibly adjustable seat. We've got front tilt, we've got forward and backwards, we've got height, we've got rear tilt. You know, you're going to be comfortable. It's really hard wearing, durable cloth interior, which is like a two-tone. You've got the charcoal grey with a lighter cross-stitched grey in the middle for the bottom part of the body. Got nice armrests for the drivers as well. Keep yourselves nice and comfortable whilst driving along. We got remote central locking, and we got some high quality keys as well, which is going to control the toolbox, but we'll come to that in a second. Put the key in the hole and let's jump in. All your light clusters just down there, so you can navigate your lights nice and easily. Okay, right. Turn the engine on and let's have a look at the driver display. Make sure it's in neutral. Okay, so the vehicle has done 4,495.4 miles. The left hand side we have an RPM gauge, the right hand side is a speedo. At the bottom we have your coolant temperature sensor and your fuel gauge for good measure. We can navigate through the digital part of the display in the middle there using the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So if I was to try and get that in focus, we can go through all your different menus like so. Come out there, we do have a bit of driver assist, so that is your hill start assist. So it's a nice feature to have on such a large vehicle. But like you can see there, we've also got some display settings, so you can choose what you'd like to see on there as well. So nice and customizable, and to have whatever menu you like on it. Late October, 21 degrees, beautiful. Look at that sunshine, amazing. Okay, enough about the sunshine, more about the tipper. So all the controls on the right hand side. The left hand side we've got cruise control with a speed limiter as well, as you can see by the limb button. Left hand side of the steering wheel there, so it's a nice ergonomic place to reside it. So when you're driving along, you can easily adjust your speed, adjust your limiter, and it's right where you want it, on your thumb. Volume controls and media controls are found at the bottom cluster of either side there. If we look in the middle now, this is where we find your infotainment monitor. We've got DAB, we've got all the other FM channels on there. If we click on there, we've got AM, FM, DAB, DAB2. So you're always going to find something nice to listen to. If not, plug your phone in using the USB data port there and play tunes from your phone. If not, we've got Bluetooth, everything like that, so you're going to be nice and connected as you're going along. Here we'll find all your heating, ventilation, and yes, you heard it, air conditioning controls. So we've got fan speed, we've got temperature there as well, so you can turn your temperature up and down nice and easily. A recirculation function there as well, and different vents can be found in the middle. Turn that down slightly. We have a mode button to the right hand side of that cluster, so you can pop it into an eco drive mode. It's going to make it nice and efficient for us. One there for the traction control and one there for the automated stop start function. So I mentioned earlier, this is an EcoBlue engine, so that makes it Euro 6.2 compliant, and that makes it nice and efficient and makes all the all the dirty gases go away. So you're going to be the vehicle's going to be expelling, that's the right word, nice clean gases into the environment. Okay, so let's have a look around the rear of the vehicle. So the reason you're watching this video is because it's a tipper. So let's do some tipping. So looking at the control box down here, let's give you a quick run through of what we're looking at. Emergency stop function, that could be the most important in the eyes of safety. So I know it's nice and safe. There is some controls here as well. So before tipping, please ensure that the handbrake is applied. Handbrake applied. The tailboard is released. I'll do that in a second. You've read the tipper manual. I have. The vehicle is parked on level ground. The stones aren't rolling away, so that's nice and level. What else have we got? The vehicle, the surrounding area is free of personnel. Well, they call me Billy down here. Billy Lowmates. So what it's asked us to do is release the rear tailgate, so we'll pull that there. But whilst you're around the back, before we do tipping, that's going to be the grand finale of the video, so we'll do that in a second. We'll show you around the tipper bed itself. So it's just over 9 foot in length of this tipper. I've measured it myself, thank you very much. If you want the exact measurements, give me a call. At 9 foot in length, all these panels can come down, so it's nice and easy to load, easy to get out, and yeah, got a nice metal base there, so it's going to be damage free. If I can refer to you to the sign up here, we can see some max loadings. So on the top there, 250 kilos, we've got full 450 kilos in a backwards direction, and we've also got different tethering points with a max on each one. Just want to make you aware of that. Okay, rear side of the vehicle, fuel filler gauge, filler cap even, diesel in there, and when it's needed, AdBlue in there. Just want to make you aware of where it all was. We have the tool chests, tool cabinet, actually sorry, tool pod, there we go, got it right in the end. Tool pod here, maximum capacity 100 kilos. Well, I've just measured our lawnmower. I've been around with a tape measure today for this video, so I hope you appreciate the effort. Our lawnmower fits in there perfectly. Our strimmer fits in there perfectly. Rakes, brooms, anything you like. I'm just imagining you're a gardening company, just as an example. You can get a lawnmower, you can get your strimmer, we get a rake, we get a broom, a big bag to put stuff in, and you can metal that, so magnets and other bits. I know, just trying to give you ideas, but yes, nice and wide, nice and long. Obviously you've got roller doors with locks either side to keep it nice and safe, and you can do it with one hand like I just showed you. Very lovely indeed. Right, I'm having fun here, this is exciting. Round to the rear, got a nice spare wheel. I can show that when the bed was up actually, but spare wheel there. And as I'm going round to the front again, let's just show the tool section. Spare wheel, and we've got a jack and all the tools required to change the wheel on the side of the road. So you are always going in a forward direction. How wonderful is that? Let me just put that cover on properly. We're not going to rush things today. We're going to do things in a proper order. Like so. There we are. That's back on. Lovely. Rightio. So, handbrake's on. We've released our rear towel there, so that's going to open up lovely. Let's just double check that for safety purposes. The catches are off, so hopefully that should flip open. Right, let's have a live demo here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world. Hope you're enjoying this top quality entertainment. Okay, so the emergency stop button's off. Turn it on. Oh, sorry, I'm not even showing you. Emergency stop's off. We turned it on. The green light. Quite simply, make sure the isolation switch is on. And we've got an up and down function. Let me get you in a better position. Hope you... So, there we are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That is what I call tipped. Tipper, tipped. So yes, we've got a lovely body underneath there, and that tipper, you can just see how high that goes up there. And well, it didn't come. Oh, yes it did. Yes it did. So we've got the rear tail exposed as well. You're gently tipping things off in an orderly fashion. I know very little about tipping myself, but if you were to tip, if you went out for the day and did some shopping and you were to drop it on your driveway, tip all your shopping on the driveway for someone else to sort out. But back to my gardening business. If I was a gardener, I've just cut some hedges. I've got all my waste in here as well. I get back to the site, need to dump it off nice and quickly, getting ready for my next job. I mean, you've just tipped it in a second. Job done. No more shoveling it, raking it out with a fork. That sort of thing of the past. So there's a tipping function on our lovely 350 tipper device. And whilst I'm here, full size spare. Worth showing you. We've got a nice lock on there as well, so no one's going to go pinch you when you don't want them to. So I think I've covered about everything. I think. So if I haven't, please do give me a call. 01376 550 899. You know the numbers. Please get in contact. All the links in the description below. Yeah, beautiful. Thanks for watching this video. 01376 550 899. Like to speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.